In this video, I'm going to show you how I use the scan and cut machine to make all the elements of this card, including making the actual shaped card itself. Okay, so on the scan and cut machine, I went into the patterns. Within this section, I found this dress form design. It's set at 3.94 as a default height, so I accepted that and said OK, and I asked for 2 and then clicked set. Second one, while it was selected, I went back into here, clicked on this and then put a shadow around it, which is basically a seam allowance for sewing, but can also be used as a shadow mat for paper crafts. And if you want to know how to do that, you go into settings and then scroll down, and again, and it's a seam allowance, and I've got mine set to 3 milli, which I think is the smallest. You can increase it in millimetres and then in inches, and then click OK. So I've now got the first shape, which I cut in the pattern paper, the second shape with the seam allowance included, which I cut in the pink card, and then I wanted to add the actual card itself, so I went to add, back to patterns, into the basic shapes, scroll down, found this shape which is 3.94 wide. Now that's about the same height at the moment as the mannequin shape, so we need it to be bigger, and we need 2 of them. So I'm going to increase the size here and keep everything in proportion. I'm going to make it about 4.9 for now and say 2 and say OK. I'm going to rotate. I'm just going to move them apart, that might be why it won't rotate. There we go. Click on this one and rotate, say OK and OK. I'm going to drag this one right up into the top of the screen so it's kind of locked in place, and I'm going to drag this one there and just overlap it slightly. You can use these arrows on your keyboard and you can zoom in to see whether you've got an overlap. It needs to go up a little bit more, I think. You can see there it's overlapped. I'm going to take it down a bit. Now, a neat trick I've discovered on here, if I went to this modify button and tried to click on unify to weld these, it picks up these shapes as well, and if you say OK and then weld, it tells you can't do it. So a neat trick here is to go back to there, ununify everything and click on this one, drag the handles in just so you select what you want to unify, say OK and OK and then weld, and it asks you is it OK to weld, and that's now welded those 2 shapes without touching those at all. I want to add some flowers, so go back, go into the flowers, and I can't remember where they are. I think they're in here. No, they're not. There they are, sorry. I chose this one and I took the size down to, I think it was as small as it could go. Yeah, OK, OK. I asked for 3. OK. Now 1 I left here near this one because this was going to be cut in pattern paper, and these 2 I left near this one because this was being cut in pink card, and then I've got the actual card shape itself. And all as I did then was loaded up my mat with some pattern paper about here, some pink card about here, and a piece of white card here. I selected cut and using the scan feature here, I scanned in my mat to make sure that all the elements were on the right pieces of card and paper. Selected OK, cut and cut it, and that's how I made the card. I hope you find that useful. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and don't forget to share. Thank you.